Hey yogis, welcome to another video. We are going to be working a little bit on our hips this afternoon or whenever you're practicing. So in this really uncertain time, just generally, we hold a lot of tension in our hips and we want to let go of some of that, release the psoas, release that fight or flight instinct that we hold. So yeah, just come with me. We're gonna do a little stretch, a little breathing, just getting into your bodies. If you've been sitting down a lot, if you've been, resting in your beds or just in that seated position, we just wanna move through that hip joint as much as possible. Release some of that stuff that's no longer serving us. So again, we'll start in that comfortable seated position. Take a second to just get really comfortable. Move any flesh away from the sit bones that might be causing you to kind of roll back in your spine. Sit up tall, bring your hands onto the tops of your thighs. Let's close our eyes. Take a moment here to start to connect with your breath. Take a moment to start to relax your shoulders down. Lengthening your spine. And let's place our hands on our low belly. I want you guys to just relax your low stomach. I know we do a lot of holding and contracting in this space. We're really taught that it's not the proper way to breathe by relaxing your belly muscles. But I want you to let your belly muscles soften into your hands and start to breathe into and opening up that low belly. As you exhale, you'll feel your belly kind of start to contract back towards your spine. Take a few breaths like that. Inhaling, breathing as much breath into your palms, in your low belly as you can. Exhale, relaxing your shoulders, just starting to get in touch with the body. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Let's take 1 more like this. Big inhale, breathe into the belly. And exhale, letting go of any tension. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart space now. Let's gently bow our chin to our chest. And either repeating out loud or just inward towards yourself today, these affirmations to bring this energy into our practice. I am divinely guided and inspired. I am infinite and boundless. I am a being of divine light. 1 more time. I am divinely guided and inspired. I am infinite and boundless. I am a being of divine light. As you exhale, guys, release your hands back down to the tops of your mat. Slowly start to open your eyes and let your gaze be soft. We'll take some seated funky cows, my favorite little motion. So as you exhale, you're just gonna curl forward like a little seated cat-cow. Exhale, let that breath out, and as you inhale, find yourself to one side, press down into your sit bones, and as you inhale, take it into a little gentle back bend. Exhale, fold to that second side and round it down. Take 2 more like this, guys, just moving through your own spine. Inhale, open up the side body. Exhale, relax. 1 more big inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, follow the same pattern just in the second direction. Inhale, open. Exhale, soften. 2 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. 1 more. Big inhale. And exhale. Awesome, guys. Slowly roll your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. And let's take that right leg out just to the edge of the mat. Keep your left leg in, and we're gonna open into a wide Jhana Sheersh-Asana. So again, guys, you might need to move the flesh away from the sit bones. This might be a really good place to put a blanket or a block underneath your booty or a pillow if you have one. make sure that those toes and kneecap are facing up towards the ceiling. They don't have to be super wide, but just as long as that leg's not rolling forward. So press down into that right sit bone, take your right hand to the inside of that right leg, and take a nice big side bend, breathing into the side body, reaching the crown of the head away, and let that left sit bone be heavy onto the floor. Take a big breath here. And as you exhale, bring that right hand on the outside of the leg, roll your belly, your tummy down, trying to lay your nose down towards your knee. Your hands might come out in front of you. You might be somewhere like this, guys. That's just as beautiful and just as beneficial as being all the way down into this shape. So just take whatever expression works best for your body. No need to push or press into space that's not quite ready to open. We take that one more time. Open up that left arm to the sky or the ceiling. Exhale, roll the tummy and the nose down to frame your leg. Every exhale, just relaxing you a little bit deeper into your shape. Nice and slowly, guys, rolling your spine up one vertebrae at a time. And very slowly and gently switching legs. So bringing that right leg in and sending that left leg out. Pressing down, getting comfortable into your shape. Again, just moving the flesh away from the sit bones and those toes and those kneecaps facing up. When you're ready, take a nice big side bend, breathing into the side body, both ribs extending out, shoulders down. Exhale, frame that leg, so twisting your tummy and your heart towards the leg and then trying to lay your nose down towards your knee. One more round, spin it open. As you exhale, fold it down over that leg. Really relaxing into your side body here. Every exhale, just a little deeper surrender. Inhale, roll your spine up one vertebrae at a time, guys. And let's bring the legs into a little wide Baddha Konasana. So normally, Baddha Konasana, the heels would be a little bit closer in towards the body, but we're just gonna let this be a little bit more restorative. So again, guys, move the flesh away from the sit bones, sitting up nice and tall. Another good place for your blanket. Take a nice big inhale, interlace your fingers around your toes, lift your heart space up. And as you exhale, elbows out to the side, fold it forward. Just rounding down. 3 little waves here. Inhale, lengthen your sternum out towards your toes. Exhale, curl it down. 2 more. Inhale, lengthen. Shoulders down. Exhale, curl. 1 more big inhale. Exhale, relax. Awesome, guys. Inhale, roll your spine up. Gently press into that left hand, right hand to the inside of that right thigh. You're just gonna lean the belly down towards that left thigh bone. Relax, gentle pressure, nothing too heavy, just an easy press. Maybe the nose rests, maybe not. All good, it doesn't matter either way, just reaching in that direction. Slowly come all the way back up, guys. We take it on the second side, gently pressing that left hand into that left inner thigh. Right hand reaches down and gentle resistance, relaxing forward. See if you can soften your shoulders. See if you can soften a little bit more through the hip joints. Let's take one more breath here, relaxing down. Inhale, come up nice and tall. Gently, gently crossing those legs again. And let's come forward onto our hands and our knees, however we need to get there. So just arriving into that shape. Take a few minutes, take some little seaweed wiggles through your ribs and your shoulders, anything that feels really good to you. Nice, guys. And when you're ready, tuck your toes under. Let's come into our first downward facing dog this afternoon. Relaxing your heels down, pressing those palms down into the floor, each fingertip pad. Step your feet out wide to the edges of your mat and just walk your dog around a little bit. Moving through these shapes however you need to. Maybe you bend those knees. Step the feet back to about hip distance apart, guys. Soften the knees all the way back down to the mat. And then from here, you're gonna walk your hands a little bit further in front of you. Tuck your toes. Let your hips fall forward. Gentle, easy up dog. Wrap those triceps in. Knees can be on the floor. Maybe the gaze comes up. And as you exhale, chin to the chest, belly to the spine. Sit back, child's pose. 2 more just like that. Inhale, curl the pelvis forward, soften the hips down, elbows in, look up, shoulders back. Exhale, chin to the throat, belly to the spine, protect that low back, find child's pose. 1 more big juicy inhale, roll it all forward, open it up, elbows in. Exhale, chin to throat, belly to spine. Child's pose. Inhale, guys. Come back up to tabletop. Tuck your toes. Down dog. Walk your dog. Shake your head slightly. No, thank you. Bend your knees a lot. Look forward. Gently start to walk your feet up underneath you. Hips distance apart. Bend those knees, ragdoll down, hang on to either opposite elbow. Just rock it out. Really relax the crown of the head, guys. Let the chin come to the throat. Slowly, slowly, hands on shins, feet, mat, whatever's available. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, deep fold. 2 more. Inhale, open it up. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale, deep fold. Knees can be as bent as they need to be. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly, guys, bend your knees a lot. Roll your spine up 1 vertebrae at a time. Crown of the head is the very final thing to come to the top of the stack. Whew. Take a little shake, a little wiggle, move it around a little bit. Anything that feels good. Bring the big toes together. Bring your heels just slightly apart. Draw your pelvic bone up underneath you. And when you're ready, take a nice big inhale. Sweep your hands up over your head. Exhale, bend the knees, bend at the waist. Relax down, chin to the throat. Look to your own belly button. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold. Relax the neck. Inhale, spread the wings. Sweep the hands out to the sides of the body. Come all the way up over the head. Exhale, hands come into heart. 2 more, just like that, guys. Inhale, nice and slow and easy. Exhale, deep fold. Relax, chin to chest. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, all the way full. Spread the wings, soft knees. Inhale, roll it up. Exhale, hands into heart. Last round here, guys. Inhale. Exhale. Chin to throat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, guys. This time, plant the hands. Step your left foot just a little bit forward and step your right foot back behind you. We're going to come into a low lunge. Soften the back knee down. Tuck those back toes underneath you. You might place a blanket or something soft underneath your back knee. Spread your front toes wide and bring your hands to your shins. Nice, guys. Scoop your pelvic bone up and then soften into your lunge. You might stay right here. This might be enough. Activate your back shin into the mat, or you might reach your hands up into Untitled. If this is too much, guys, bring your hands back down to your thigh bone or to the floor. Maybe if you have space, you take a slight back bend as you press the pelvis forward. Exhale, hands come to the floor. Gently, guys. Slowly, slowly start to straighten that left leg. Walk your hands back and relax your chin to your throat. Draw those left toes back to your face. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, come all the way back, walk it front. We take that one more time, soften into that front knee. Hands stay on the mat. Hands come to your thigh bone or they reach all the way up. Take what feels good. Don't push into a space that's not quite ready. Let the body open on its own terms. Exhale, relax. Last round, half splits. Stretch that left leg, relax the chin to the throat, relax your shoulders. Inhale, come on forward. Tuck those back toes underneath you. Look to the top of the mat, and as you exhale, step your right foot up to meet your left. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, same thing on the left. Step the left toes back. Soften that left knee down. Tuck those back toes under. Start to activate the back shin. Hands stay either on the floor, on your thigh bone, maybe all the way up. Wherever you are, guys, scoop your pelvic bone up and then soften into your lunge. Protect that low back as much as possible. Take one more breath in whatever expression you happen to be in. Exhale, hands come down. Start to stretch that right leg, lengthen it out, relax it forward. One more breath. Inhale, come on forward, press into those right big toes and that left shin. Hands on mat, hands on thighs, maybe hands all the way up overhead, scooping that pelvic bone up and then softening into your lunge. Shoulders down. Maybe the gaze comes up towards the fingertips. Exhale, bring it down. Last round, scoop it back. Look to your own belly button. Right toes towards your face. Exhale, gently, guys, come into the front of the lunge again. Tuck the toes. This time, step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Walk your dog a little bit, move however you need to. Slowly, guys, take your left toes up, three-legged dog, stretch them up. And as you exhale, bring your shin to the short edge of your mat. So we're gonna come into Pigeon Prep, bringing the shin forward. You might put a blanket or a block underneath that left sit bone or bend your right knee to help give you more support. Walk your hands back to your thigh, lift your heart space up. Belly to spine, do that same gentle curve, and as you exhale, walk yourself forward. Again, maybe onto hands, maybe down onto forehead. You might be in that full expression of that pigeon. Whatever you got going on today, guys, just breathe here, 3 big breaths. Trying to roll, if that right leg is straight, that right thigh bone is rolling down towards the mat. One more breath here, gently relaxing the chin. Slowly, slowly, guys, come back up onto your hands and walk them back. We're gonna step ourselves back, tuck those back toes, down dog, walk it out. When you're ready, reach your right foot up to the ceiling. Exhale, slowly bring the right shin forward. Any support underneath the right sit bone, maybe left toes go all the way back. Maybe they bend for deer posture. Walk your hands back, open up your heart, gently scoop your pelvic bone back. And as you exhale, then we can release it and walk it down. Again, guys, any space that's available, just relaxing. Maybe that left leg is stretched out behind you, trying to roll that thigh bone down to the floor. Relax the chin to the chest. Use those big breaths to try to get that bottom rib forward past your shin bone, forward past your shin. One more breath here. As you inhale, slowly roll yourselves up Gently come back, sending both legs out in front of you, taking a little shake, little wiggle through the legs, crossing them back up when you're ready, finding that nice tall seated place. Move that flesh away from your sit bone when you need to, and finding that tall seated resting spot. Close your eyes. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Breathing nice and deeply, and just remembering to bring this space that you've just created in your own body and in your own mind into the rest of your day. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me this day, this afternoon, this morning, this evening, whenever you're practicing. Namaste.